Today is February 19th. It's a Sunday, 2012. My last full day in Florida before I head back to sunny Los Angeles, California. We're on our way to Orlando, Florida. We are selling bed sheets on the side of the road today in Orlando. And we're gonna set up a tent. And we're gonna sell bed sheets, much of the same of what I've been doing the last 2 months since I got here to Florida for Christmas vacation. I came for 4 days and it turned into 2 months. So anyway, remember, when a police officer asks you for your driver's license, tell him yes. You'll give him your driver's license as long as he doesn't write down your name, because it's your name and it belongs to you. It's the Ronald Show, starring Ronald, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
And he came here. I can remember him because he's look clean.
Oh, really?
He lost weight. I said yes. I said how he can do it. I want my husband do it. My husband fat.
You mean the Vietnamese woman?
Mm-hmm.
But you went to the warehouse today, right?
Yeah.
Today.
To set up the warehouse.
Today's
the lot sale.
Today's Monday. Is today Monday?
Yes.
February 13th? Is it the 13th? February 13th. Yeah, Monday, February 13th, 2012. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Is this our Valentine's dinner right here?
Maybe.
You gotta work all day tomorrow?
I have to because it's going to be very busy day. I gotta take a day off because it's busy.
I'm gonna be working tomorrow at my mom's, finishing up. I gotta finish up what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
because Friday you guys have a yard sale.
Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Great.
I like your outfit.
Yeah, I didn't like it too. Crowley.
Did you wear that at the warehouse?
Yes. I didn't wear anything in here. I didn't wear anything up here. I didn't wear anything.
It's a cute outfit. That's the first time I've ever seen you wear it.
It says the 5 years already.
5 years? Wow, it looks brand new.
Because I take care of my stuff. Because I love to take care of my stuff.
Yeah. Good, baby.
Get out of
Sorry.
here. Get out of here.
Let's see what Jasmine has in her refrigerator. Yeah. I don't know what any of that stuff is. You know, we still have this oh, you got some dessert there. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Nice. And here you got the hop bowl.
And there's Jasmine, hot bowl, nip-on tie, nip-on tie, nip-on tie. What's in the fridge here? So way back when we look at this, 30 years from now, when
I'm not gonna leave you for 30 years.
yeah, I'll be 40. I'm about to turn 43, so in 30 years I'll be 70, almost 73. I wonder how things will be different. What do you think refrigerators will be like 30 years from now?
It's not gonna be that refrigerator.
Do you think you'll still have that blue outfit in 30 years?
I will buy a new one like this.
Yeah. And look, here's a microwave from 2012. I wonder what the microwaves are going to look like in 2032. Oh no, 2042. There's a microwave. Here's what this kitchen sinks look like. Here's a dishwasher. Garbage can. Here's the oven and the stove. So I think, oh, and there's a computer from 2012. So 30 years from now. And there's Jasmine on Facebook. I took that picture right there. And there's your profile picture from 2012, February 2012. Here's the apartment. Here's your, remember you used to say these prayers. So this is life. There's my book. This is the first ever copy of The Second Coming of the Messiah. See the proof copy? And I even come up with the new chapter. Robin helped me with that. Yeah.
I wanted to go and check about tax return at the HR block because they said they do for free. Just
Really?
go to talk to them that how it's free or not because somewhere they ask for $50 or something. If you do by yourself, you know how to do it. You don't have to spend any penny on that. Like John said, they don't cost any money at all because John do that.
Okay. I'll go do the tax
You should
return.
do.
Tomorrow when I leave here, I'll go do tax return first, and then I'm going to go to my mom's house and finish my book. So what are you making, beef salad? Isn't this beef salad?
Not big, but
Oh, what is it? Okay, baby. Say goodbye.
bye. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Smile again. Give me that smile. Look at you. You got such a cute smile. Smile.
Just get out of here.
Have you ever wanted to write a book? Have you ever wanted to write a screenplay? Have you ever wanted to have your great movie idea turned into a screenplay, turned into a movie, turned into a book, and distributed all over the world? Well, now you can learn how to do it with the great new book by Ronald, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of the three magic questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble. Okay, I'm going to take a look real quick at... Wonder what TVs are going to look like in 20 and 30 years from now. Here's our TV now. It's a big LED screen. See? It's about... This is... What is this? A 46-inch? And there's Jasmine. She's watching CSUN TV. Well, and let's take a look at her bathroom. She doesn't like the fan. There's her shower curtain. Her wooden toilet. All her stuff. Everything. Her cool bedspread. And there's her keyboard and mouse. Right there for the computer. The big chair, lamp. That's a closet. There's another closet. There's my guitar. Remember my guitar? Here is the messy bedroom that Jasmine kept saying she'd clean up, and she didn't. Who knows? There's my buddy.
There's our buddy. There's that book right there. And there's me. All right. Thanks for watching the Ronald Show. Documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Today is February 13th, 2012, and I will talk to you after this. Peace. Now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes. Hello everyone and welcome to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I am Ronald, your host, and today is Friday, February 17, 2012, and I am turning lucky number 7 for 43 years old. You add up the 4 and the 3, and that's 7. Today is lucky number 7, and it is my birthday, and it's Friday, and I am right here in front of this picture in Palm Bay, Florida, and I am 3 days away from going back to Los Angeles, California, where I will jump right back into the entertainment business. Now, it's been a crazy couple of months. I came here on vacation. Because my mom was sitting in a tent on the side of the road selling bed sheets, and I just said, Mom, I came here for 4 days, but I'm going to extend my stay until, I don't know, New Year's or whatever. And then I extended my stay again. Now, each time I changed my plane reservation, it cost me $150. And I changed my reservation twice. First, I was going to stay until January something, and then I was like, you know what, I'm going to stay until February 20th. That way I can see the Super Bowl. Congratulations, New York Giants, world champion of the NFL Football League, National Football League world champions. And Eli Manning, good job, bro. I didn't, actually, right before the game, and you can ask my brother-in-law, I said, hey, I think that the Giants are going to win, and I was right. And nothing taken away from Tom Brady. I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. But he's got to win one more Super Bowl to make it 4 Super Bowl wins, and then I will think that he is the greatest quarterback of all time. And you know what? Tom Brady did not lose the Super Bowl to the Giants. He threw like 5 perfect passes near the end of the game. In like the 2-minute warning mode, and his guys dropped them, like 5 drop passes. If they don't drop those passes, I think that New England goes on and takes the lead, and it's a whole different ball game. But the Giants made a whole season off of capitalizing off of the opponent's mistakes, and that is what happened. Not taking away anything from Eli Manning, great leader, great quarterback, very stoic. 2 Super Bowl wins. Hey, congratulations on being a Hall of Fame quarterback, because Eli Manning, I think, is going to go to the Hall of Fame. And, you know, who would have thought that was going to happen? But I don't know what's going to happen with Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts. I guess if I could make a prediction, he may decide to, you know, I was thinking this yesterday. I don't think this is going to happen, but wouldn't it be cool, actually, if Peyton was like, hey, you know what, I'm going to cut myself from the Indianapolis Colts, say bye-bye, thank you very much, and go to New York and be the backup quarterback for brother Eli in New York. Now, that would be cool. Eli comes out, Peyton goes in. They could even split games and have a good old time. Who knows? But I don't know if Peyton and Eli would do something like that, because 2 totally different people. And Eli now has made a name for himself, and I guess Peyton wouldn't really do something like that. But the point that I'm on camera here is that yesterday, I finalized the final edition of my Second Coming of the Messiah book. Book 1, The Awakening, when the Messiah becomes the Messiah, and then goes on and begins to formulate his plan to collapse the global military-industrial complex and eradicate the monetary system. And that's the whole goal. And that's my goal through enlightenment, through entertainment. Anyway, it's my birthday.
today, February 17th, 2012, Friday, and I'm going to go to my sister Adrian and her husband and their kids are coming over. We just got back from Thai Delight, where we had a wonderful sushi dinner with, I had pad thai, I had 2 bottles of sake, I had 4 beers, and then I drove home. Yes, I drank and drove, and I made it home okay. And my speech is just a little bit slurred. I can feel it. I'm sure you can hear it. But what I was about to say in a little bit, I'm going to go to, I think they just pulled up. I'm going to Rooney's, and I am going to, the phone's ringing. Oh no, that's Jasmine saying, "You're welcome very much." Yeah. See, look. She bought me dinner. Thank you for... Made it to my mom's safe. Thank you for dinner, baby. I love you. Oh, there we go. Here's my text. And then there's her. And she says, "You're welcome very much." I have the most wonderful wife in the world. You know, it's nice to have a compatible marriage. Anyway, so in a little bit, I'm going to go to Rooney's, which is a restaurant right down the street, which is right next to the Sheet House, and I'm going to sing, yeah, Ma. She's giving me money. My mom just gave me $60. Now I can afford new underwear. Mom, thank you so much. You're a wonderful mom. I really appreciate it. Ma, say hi to the world. Come on in here into the light. This is my birthday. You're my mom. This is the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Can I interview you for the show?
Sure.
All right. What's your name?
Diana.
Diana what?
Farnham.
What?
Diana Valantis Farnham.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No.
Are you lying?
I had some sake.
Sake.
Sake. Whatever you call it, I had it.
Beer? No, I drank all your beer, right?
Right.
Dinner was good, right?
Huh?
Dinner was wonderful, wasn't
It
it?
was wonderful.
Me meh is kind of hard of hearing. How's your hearing?
Bad.
Can you hear?
Yes.
What is it about your hearing that's bad?
I gotta go like this.
Oh, so you just need your ears
And then
cleaned out,
it's
right?
very loud.
You need your ears cleaned out.
Either that or it's my sinuses. I don't know.
Well, why would it be? Is that a smoker's cough?
Yes.
You gonna stop smoking?
Yes.
Your phone's going off. All right. So what I was getting at is that I'm gonna go to Rooney's, right? And I'm gonna sing a cappella "I've Been Everywhere" by Johnny Cash. You know, and it goes, "I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca Road, when along came a semi with a high and canvas covered load.
Hello?
If you're going to Winnemucca Mac, with me you can ride." And so I climbed into the cab, and then I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, "Listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. Boom, boom, boom. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Lopaloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Costaville, oh.
Yeah.
Dang it. I messed that up. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Lopaloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tobacco, Barranquilla, Amadillo, Amakiller. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. Across the... I've breathed the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. Is she coming here? I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana,
She
Washington,
wanted to know
Houston,
if we
Kingston,
wanted to go to
Texas,
her
Canada,
house.
Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black
wanna
Rock,
go to her
Las Cruces. Yeah, it'll be easier for us to go there than it is for them to come here. Tell her, yeah, we'll come over there. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake, for big sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts, bare man. Cross the deserts, bare man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Yeah, we can go there. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville. No, I want to drive Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Opelika, Sheffield, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Richfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Chillicothe, Argentina, Damatina, Pasadena, Catalina, Seawood, Amina. One more verse. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts, bare man. Breed mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Pittsburgh, Parkersburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellsburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Havermore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Cedar City, Dodge City, what a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert, bare man. I breathe mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. All right, thanks for watching the Ronald Show, documenting
Everywhere, man.
the collapse of life. Documenting everywhere, man. Documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And remember, get my book,
Second coming.
The Second Coming of the Messiah. Thanks, Mom. Book 1, The Awakening, and Book 2, The Rapture, and Book 3, 1,000 Years of Peace, because together we can collapse the global military-industrial complex and eradicate the monetary system and free the world. All right. Thanks for watching me on my birthday. I will see you next time on The Ronald Show. Peace. All right, let's go.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah. Book 1, The Awakening.
I'm not an attorney, but I'm going to tell you something you really should know. If you're ever injured in an accident, your whole world is affected. You're physically in pain, the bills start piling up. It can be really confusing and frustrating. The attorneys at Jacobs & Goodman can help. Jacobs & Goodman has been representing injured people for over 30 years, and they'll aggressively seek the maximum compensation for your injuries. At Jacobs & Goodman, your case is handled by an attorney, not a caseworker. Accidents happen. Be prepared. Call 1-800-JACOBS-NOW anytime to speak with your attorney.
And now it's got Who's Got Chocolate on His Face. Here we go. What's that? Hey you. Hey you. Who's got chocolate on his face? Who's got chocolate on his face? Look at you. You got chocolate on your face. Who's got chocolate on his face? Declan. Who's got chocolate? Look at you. You've got chocolate on your face. Who's got chocolate on his face? You do. What? Look at you. Hey you. Who's got chocolate on his face? Who's got chocolate on his face? What? Declan. Who's got chocolate on his face? Deck. You do. Look at him. He's got chocolate on his face. Right. That was Who's Got Chocolate on His Face.
All right, kid. You gonna be a star, Declan? Say hello, world.
Say hi.
Declan, how old is
Give
Declan?
kids go. Mwah.
How old is Declan?
2.
And you're
Just turned 2.
2 years old, kid. February 17th, 2012. Look at the camera. Declan. He's got chocolate on his face. Who's got chocolate on his face?
Hello, I am Ronald Farnham, and when I am president, I will do one very important thing. I will start a new government corporation. Because you see, the United States isn't a government. It's actually a corporation. And we are employees of that corporation through our Social Security number. Now, what does that mean? Well, as an employee of the United States Corporation, you must abide by their rules, their police power. And what happens when you are born and your parents take your name and they give it to the Social Security Administration? The Social Security Administration, they take your name, the capital R, lowercase o, n, a, l, d, and they capitalize it to capital R, capital O, capital N, A, L, D, all capitals. They create something called idem sonans, sounds the same as. And you answer to it when you go to court for a traffic citation, and they say, when Ronald Farnham, when your name is called, please stand and go to the podium. Well, you're showing them by body language that you are that fiction. And that's what they create, a corporate fiction out of you. Because the United States is a corporation, and in law, the corporation can only communicate with another corporation. It can only go corporation to corporation. It cannot go corporation to sovereign flesh and blood human being. So, when I'm president, what I will do is start a new company called the Sovereign Planet. And there will be no Social Security cards or employment cards. Now, what does that mean? Well, being commerce can only be conducted between corporations, meaning a dollar bill or money can only go from corporate accounts to corporate accounts. If all people resign from the United States Corporation, there will be no more accounts through which to process commerce. That's why the government wants to get rid of currency, because they're doing everything digitally. Everything is from account to account. Money, actually, physical money, cash, represents debt because it is backed by nothing. So, when I become president, I will have everybody disenroll from the United States Corporation. That will basically get rid of the United States Corporation. And it will collapse the monetary system. There will be no more monetary system because there won't be any accounts through which to process commerce. Then, everybody can go online and start sovereignplanet.com and be recognized as human beings and individuals. And then we can live for the betterment of the planet and mankind. So when I'm president, slavery, financial slavery, economic slavery, homelessness, big business corporations that are feeding us poison, both mentally and physically, will no longer have power over us because they will no longer be doing what they do for profit. And interest will go away. So there won't be any such thing as debt because there won't be a monetary system. When I'm president, I will start a new corporation. That won't be a corporation. I'll disestablish the global military industrial complex. There will be no more financial or physical slavery, and we will all live peacefully for 1,000 years to better the planet and each other. Thank you. I'm Ronald Farnham. Vote for me as the next president.
Have you ever wanted to write a book? Have you ever wanted to write a screenplay? Have you ever wanted to have your great movie idea turned into a screenplay, turned into a movie, turned into a book, and distributed all over the world? Well, now you can learn how to do it with the great new book by Ronald Farnham, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of They, the Three Magic Questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military industrial complex. I'm Ronald, your host. Today is February 19th. It's a Sunday, 2012. My last full day in Florida before I head back to sunny Los Angeles, California, where I think it's a little bit colder there than it is here. Here in Florida right now, as you can see, it's a little bit overcast. And my mom is driving right now. There she is. We're on our way to Orlando, Florida, and that's Jim and my sister right there in front of us in that truck with bed sheets, because we are selling bed sheets on the side of the road today in Orlando. They're going to set up a tent, and we're going to set up a tent in two different locations, and we're going to sell bed sheets, much of the same of what I've been doing the last 2 months since I got here to Florida for Christmas vacation. I came for 4 days and it turned into 2 months. So anyway, remember, when a police officer asks you for your driver's license, tell him yes. You'll give him your driver's license as long as he doesn't write down your name, because it's your name and it belongs to you. So remember that. Conditional acceptance can keep you in honor contractually with law enforcement. And as long as these police officers, or people acting as police officers, are law enforcers, enforcing the law and obeying the law, then they should not, if they're following the truth, they won't be able to write down your name when you conditionally accept the offer to give them your driver's license. So remember, always conditionally accept a verbal offer. Never just accept anything from a police officer. It's within your legal rights to conditionally accept. Remember that. All right. Today's February 19th. My last full day in Florida. Then I go back to Los Angeles. So, thanks for watching The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. We will be back after this. Peace.
Now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
What? You want to take their video they left?
Look.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I am here at the Melbourne Buddhist Temple, and I just received a blessing from the monk before I head back to California. Today is Monday, February 20th, 2012, and inside are the monks, and I just got blessed and received a nice Theremin necklace that I can meditate with. One of the things about the show that I want to let you know is that it's important to slow down. There's a monk in there who really taught me the lesson about slowing things down. If you're thinking too fast and speaking too fast and running around too fast, take a breath and start with each word that comes out of your mouth. That's how you can slow yourself down. Take it slow. Finish each word, finish each sentence, control your thoughts and your movements, and slow it down, and things in life will become much easier for you if you just slow down. You can do anything if you take your time, relax, and enjoy what you're doing. Okay, so remember that. Move slowly, speak slowly, think carefully, and learn to verbally contract, always remaining in honor.
All right, thanks for watching The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Next time you see me, I will be in Los Angeles, California. Peace.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I am your host, Ronald, and today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2012, and I am back in North Hollywood, California, and getting the show on the road. So, it's the 21st of February, 2012, Tuesday, and it's pretty chilly. I'm wearing my hat. I'm glad I got these hats when I was in Florida. All right, so here's a little bit more law class. Watch this. Peace. Not that. This. No. Yeah, watch the law class. Okay, and then you can also watch this. Peace. Yeah, see? All right, later. Peace. Now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
And that we will, when we get the money, make sure that we don't tarnish anyone's name, that we're going to play ball the way we're told.
Yeah.
I know. I said, just do it for us. You know, I said, we'll get this done. So she's all cool, and it's going to be taken care of. So look forward to doing something Sunday, if not sooner. And we're still going to seek financing under, in my opinion, we're still going to pursue financing under that $24 million budget, but she's going to come back to me with a time frame and a cost for going the $17 million or $14 million route. I don't really think we should consider going $17 million. I think we can go $17 million with a 36% tax incentive and be right where we need to be. Because in all likelihood, we are already with our $24 million budget at a 36% tax break down to $17 million. What's the point?
Yeah.
But that's fine. Whatever. We'll have two budgets. No problem.
Right.
An A list and a B list. And, you know, it's not like we're going to be non-union or dealing with that, not dealing with it. We're going to be still, at a comparable budget. And if it goes to the studio and with a quarter of the budget, they go, hey, we can make this better. We can make this a $24 million film. We'll go, well, we already have budget for that.
Yeah.
And then we're done. We don't have to seek it. We don't have to stop, drop, and wait.
I think we have, it looks like we've got some legitimate money people coming in all of a sudden, doesn't it? With Ira and Gene and Tom and, you know?
I think, you know what it is? Like you were saying about aura and spiritualism, I won't go that far because I'm not that way. You know, maybe things will change for me someday, but I think it's this. I think it's when you have the passion and you know you're going to do things the right way,
Yeah.
it leads you to the right path.
Yeah.
And you know, bullshit artists only attract other bullshit artists.
True.
And because of the fact that Mark is a fucking bullshit artist, and Ira's not, Ira was like, you know what? I've been around the block 5 times more than this kid, and I'm 5 times his age, and I think it's about time I listen to the people who are really doing something and earning a living doing it. And he told Deborah, he had this conversation with her. He said, I really calling you, number one, to apologize for all the things that transpired in that meeting, and also because I need your advice. I'm concerned that this isn't going the right way. And she told him, well, I'd be concerned too, and I think you really need to rein Mark in if you haven't already. He said, no, I've had a nice talking to him, and I just want to impart to you that I think I need your professional opinion on where to go with this. I he had to go because he had an important call, but she said she'd call back, so she called me in the interim and told me everything she spoke to him about. And I knew Mark's train was going to come off the track. I just knew it.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking jack fucking ass. I mean, you can't go around puppy breathing on somebody and then, you know, thinking you're going to get somewhere.
Yeah.
That's all he was good for. You know?
It takes, you know, it's for a 25-year-old kid to think that he's going to produce and direct and write a movie and take it to the studio and tell everybody what's what and who's who is just crazy. You know, that's why I think I was smart by looking at Deborah and looking at you and me and people who were, you know, we've done stuff. We've produced stuff. We're doing stuff. Making, you know, not I don't know. I think that guy's crazy. So crazy, you know, he's going to wind up. I don't think he's long, you know, for this business. You know what I mean?
Well, he doesn't want to take the time to pay his fucking dues. And look, you know, look where it's gotten him already. He sounded like, you know, when I talked to him, he sounded like he was concerned about stuff. He's still hedging his bets because at one point he was ready to just say, okay, we're done. But then he thought and said, well, let me just talk to you next week before you make a decision to have me release your property. And I was like, well, I don't think that I need the time to think about it. I really have thought about it. I want my stuff back. He goes, well, no. I mean, I just have to go because I really do have to make the call. But we should talk about this later, bro. And all of a sudden he's like thinking maybe I'm going to get fired by Ira. Because I told you how he was all of a sudden like pulling back and saying, let's talk about it first, and then don't do anything yet. And then I'm like, fuck you, give me my phone back, you know? So, he's just in a weird place, you know what?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to let some fucking 25-year-old kid tell me how much he needs, that I need him. No, it's not that way around.
I know. You need me, bro.
You need somebody like me because I get stuff done, dude. I don't go into these meetings and tell them, listen, this is the way this is going to be, or I'll breathe on you. I get like that fucking little alien from Bugs Bunny that had that little P-38 space modulator.
Yeah, the P-38 space modulator. I will blow up the Earth.
Yeah, that fucking little jackal.
It's the P-38 space modulator. I'm here to blow up the Earth.
Yeah, remember that? That's the Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian.
Yeah, he was awesome, man. That's like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
But I knew he was gonna fucking self-destruct, and I said, so let me ask you this, Deborah, in case I'm not following you. I said, yeah, would you in fact say that the relationship between Mark and Ira is souring? She goes, yeah, rapidly. Okay.
Rapidly.
Well, you know,
Rapidly.
she's talking with Ira, and that was Mark's greatest threat. Like, you know, to have somebody else take the reins, and well, he was his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
He could have just worked with Deborah or someone else and gotten better results, but no, he wants to do something that he never did before. I absolutely believe it's imperative to contact people and wait for them to you know, work for you. Like, you know, I mean, not everything Art told me was bad advice, to be honest with you.
No, you know, he was trying to do it the Florida way, and you can't do it the Florida way in Hollywood with Hollywood people. I don't know. See, his budget was a non-union budget. You know what I mean? That's a non-union budget. We can actually we could do the Harry Johnson movie instead of for $24,214,000. We could do it a non-union film because we're filming in Georgia, and Georgia is an easy non-union state. It's not a union state. If we were going to film in Georgia and then do post-production in LA, we don't even have to do post-production in LA. We could do post-production in New York. New York would be a fun place to do post-production, you know, or even, you know, there's a bunch of post-production facilities. That's no big deal.
Well, let me ask you this. Is Georgia a right-to-work state?
I believe Georgia is a right-to-work state. Look at what Quentin Tarantino's doing. He's probably using the union in Louisiana to film his film right now in Louisiana, whatever it is. That cowboy movie or something.
He's doing something, yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
But we don't have to use unions, so we could turn the 24 million, I mean, easily, just by changing it to non-union, like not a union film, the budget would be cut in half. We could afford an even bigger star than John C. Reilly. You know what I mean? With that, because suppose we get a $6 million non-union budget, we can allocate another million or two and do a $10 million movie with 3 or 4 really major A-list stars. You know what I mean? Betty White could play a character. I mean, it'd be limitless. That would be great.
Well, here's what I was thinking, and I've been watching the reruns because I'm a fan of the show. My name is Earl.
Yeah, Jason Lee.
Hard to get. And you know what? He did Alvin and the Chipmunks, but I don't think his numbers are so big that I'll tell you what, that cast is really most of the characters in Harry Johnson. It really is. I mean, Earl and Crabman is Afro, and Jamie Lee Presley, she could be a porn chick, if not Lana Way, you know. But I'm telling you,
it'd be a great vehicle for them, and I bet they could even make it turn into something even more. And we could film on location in Beaufort, Georgia. That would be a kick.
The recognition of them as a cast reassembling in a feature film is just a value in and of itself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something to consider. We put him on there anyway. We put him in the package as like third choice, I think, because we had I know what it was John C. Reilly, Seth Rogen, Zach Galifianakis, Jason Lee. And I don't have a problem with him at all because he's got the eyebrow thing going on. He's just really, Harry Johnson is Earl, but a little slower and dumber. And not dumb, not to take anything away from Harry, but just, you know, just kind of Georgia, you know.
Oh man, Jason Lee's a good character actor, so he would really be able to make Harry Johnson just come alive.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a problem, and the money would be there, but for him at $17 million, I don't know. I'm gonna follow up an email with Deborah. I got a lot of plugging away to do. When I get back, I'm gonna get a shower, revive myself because I'm totally shot in the ass. I've been getting up at 3 in the morning for the past 4 or 5 days because my son's been sick, and I'm taking care of him because my wife, she has to sleep. You know, she's got to work too.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking working at like 6 in the morning. And then going out and physically working from 8 until 5, just doing what we have going on now. And I got a fucking lot of shit to do. And I'm just stressed out. I'm like, fuck, you know, it's never like, I can never just do X amount of work and then take the next X amount of work and get that done. It's like, I always get fucking nailed with a bunch of shit. All of them.
I know. I'm in the process. You know what? I'm in the process of taking pictures of my furniture to sell it all on Craigslist so I can pay my rent. So I'm in the.
Well, I hear you, man. I've been there, man. I've been there. That was a long time ago. I was in that fucking position where I was like living, you know, week to week, and sometimes even worse.
Yeah.
I was able to always pay my bills, but not always able to say I had enough in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm thankful, you know, but you know, it's a lot of hard work. I've been at what I'm doing for this is my 19th year. You know, it wasn't easy. It never is. But it takes some time to do anything and be successful at it. It's just a matter of, you know, buying our time. Just keep going.
Yeah, they say it takes 10 years to make it in Hollywood. I think, you know, we're getting there. I'm getting there. Well, you know what? Harry Johnson is going to get made. I mean, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So what we're doing is we are getting it made. We started with nothing, an idea in your head, and you know, now we've created a family of Harry Johnson in the business plan with the bios and the people and just the whole adventure and experience.
Well, I told her about Jerry Giordano, the guy that deep throat. I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Gene's ex-brother-in-law, and I told her in an intriguing way just to get her to listen. I said, did you ever hear the name Jerry Giordano? And she said, no. I said, well, did you ever hear the movie Deep Throat? She goes, oh my God, yeah. Jerry Giordano. I said, Jerry Giordano is Gene Walton. After I told her the whole story about Gene Walton's ex-brother-in-law. Actually, he's deceased. But she goes, you're kidding. I go, no. I said, Gene only shared that with me because I shared with him the venture, you know, the project. And she goes, wow. And I said, so basically, he paused in our conversation to tell me that and made me feel comfortable that, you know, if I'm feeling uncomfortable, he's going to let me know that he doesn't tell very many people this, but that he was going to make me feel better by telling me something that is a secret part of his past. So I thought that was cool. And she said, well, that is really neat. Because those are the kind of people that you know are special because they're willing to see you eye to eye. And I said, exactly. And I told her, I said, I think it's really going to be interesting how this unfolds. And I said, I know you've got a lot on his plate, but once he gets settled in, we can actually, start going through the motions of getting to the next step with his prospects or his contacts. So she's all good with the way we're doing things. And she definitely thinks that things are going to happen. It's just a matter of, like she said, go back over the and we'll see how they perceive it, see if it's ready for them to represent it, and if not, then we get financing. That could be a different story and definitely turn the tide. But one helps the other. We'll figure it out. I mean, if we get distribution, then we get financing. That's good. If we get financing, then we get distribution. It's all the same thing. It's just a matter of how the order of things work.
Yeah.
So, I'm just interested to see that if it was the implied theme that made them pass on it, or hopefully it's not that they're thinking it's not funny enough. I can't imagine anyone thinking it's not funny enough.
The groundwork is there with a character and a story. It's got a beginning, a middle, and an ending. It wraps up. Who knows? But they probably just, I don't know. But it's a good story. It's a good story. It's funny. I don't see, why they're being that way. But that means, I don't know. They don't, I don't know what their deal is. Who knows? So we'll see what they say after Deborah looks at this one, right, I guess? In the meantime, I want to go through the whole script and totally make it technically perfect and trim it up. I can clear out maybe a page or two just by consolidating some lines and some action movements and also rewording certain sentences of action description and scene description and even action descriptions that are redundant with regards to the location, being in the header and also in the action sequence. Some of that doesn't need to be said. So I just want to go.
Yeah, if you go through the technicalities and add or delete them, I would focus on that. Don't change any of the character dialogue.
No, nothing. No, yeah.
But let's see also.
But if I'm going along and I have an idea for something funny, I'm just gonna add it in like blue and say, hey, consider this or whatever. Just if some funny shit comes out of my head that might make a scene even better.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and
I just want to see what they're saying. That if we get that feedback, how they perceive it. I think Deborah's really just going to read it and say, okay, guys, this is better than this should be done. Then you can start on it now if you want, but you know you're going to have to do it. And it might expedite our thoughts on Sunday. But, I think you try to second guess what she might consider is just going to be a waste of your time and energy. But do what you naturally feel, because you've said it time and time again, you can make it perfect. Do what you naturally feel is worthy of doing right now, and we'll just go ahead and wrap it up by what we're instructed to do by Sunday.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and I'm going to just plug away in some emails, and I'm still going to be adamant about going ahead and doing the finance under that business plan that we have, and see where she comes up with a number and a time frame for the $17 million or whatever she's proposing a secondary budget. So we'll figure it out. But anyhow, it wrapped up pretty good because this shit was weighing on my mind, and I was like, why aren't you hearing from anybody? Why, is everybody silent? And, I just did it all along with this whole project. You hear from everybody all in one day, it seems.
Yeah. I know.
Like, holy shit. All of a sudden, everybody's talking in one day. And I told her you're back. I said, Ronald's back. I said, he's all hyper, amped up, ready to go. I said, so, with Ronald, you don't get less energy, you get more. I said, basically, I said, we're ready to do whatever we need to do, man. We're going to make it happen. But I got to walk into school and get my daughter right now. She's in CARES. and sign her out and get out of here. So yeah, I'll be emailing you later. Do whatever we talked about doing in terms of contacts and emails.
Yeah.
And just check for my shit when you get back. We'll just keep plugging on. This will be a good week because I kind of have time to devote to things after tomorrow. Mostly a Friday is a good time for me, and actually tomorrow's really busy, but I can put some time in on Friday. Sunday for sure. We can do a rewrite based on what Deborah said. Or not. Maybe she says, okay, you guys did good enough. If you want to try this or that, I can work with what I have now, plus, punch it up a little, then we'll do that. It might be easier until she reads it. She really hasn't read it enough to give me that input. So, we might be in better shape than you think by Sunday.
Okay, good. Good.
All right, cool. All right, keep going. I'll be in touch with you in a day or so.
Okay.
All right, Ronald.
All right, later. And so this is how we are making the movie Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. It takes a lot of phone calls. So we're in the pre-production, we're in the fundraising mode, doing this movie. Today's February 21st, 2012. I just got back to Los Angeles. That was a conversation about making Harry Johnson, how, the budgets, getting distribution, meeting, everybody coming together. It is just an amazing experience that, you have to stay focused on in order to write a book, in order to make a movie, in order to do anything. You have to have a plan, beginning, middle, and ending, so that you can see where you want to go and then chart the course there and make it happen. And that's what I do with everything I do as a project manager, or working in project management within the government, and as a data manager on a major projects, and as an analyst working on major projects, and as a research and development analyst working on different projects. You see how things are set up with goals. So life is about goals. And this show also, the Ronald Show, documented the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Part of what I've been talking about as far as goals is to regain your sovereignty. So remember, with Creditors and Commerce.com and the Temple audio and video series, you can listen to it for free, and it will instruct you the setup, how things are situated in the United States, so that you can regain control of your land, your property, cars, and mobile homes, motorcycles, boats, your property. You can claim title to it, and your land, and your vessel. Remember, your vessel is bonded out through your birth certificate, your birth into admiralty. That's our commercial law. All right, well, thanks for watching The Ronald Show. Documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And remember, sovereignty and freedom. If we have a beginning, middle, and ending, and act a plan to reclaim our land and property, then we regain our sovereignty. It starts with taking back your time and your property. Then maybe you can, when you get back your vessel, if you retain control of your vessel, then the monetary system will go away. And through Creditors and Commerce, it's laid out in front of you how we can eliminate the monetary system by disenrolling from the global military-industrial complex, by claiming control over your vessel and your land and your property. All right, peace.
Have you ever wanted to write a book? Have you ever wanted to write a screenplay? Have you ever wanted to have your great movie idea turned into a screenplay, turned into a movie, turned into a book, and distributed all over the world? Well, now you can learn how to do it with the great new book by Ronald Farnham, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of They, the Three Magic Questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
It's the Ronald Show, starring Ronald. collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military